in Africa? Probably that. But I'll leave it at that for a moment. Welcome everyone. We're going to have an interesting evening. It's going to be a juxtaposition of of talks by interesting people. And all of them will be interesting, and they're all looking very, very nervous, and so it's not really fine. A bit of music, a bit of culture, a bit of science, and we'll see how it goes. But before we all kick off, there are a few words from our competition people. Is it Naomi who's popping up here? Or it's Tessa. Tessa has something to say and something to give away. So, big hand for Tessa, can you say?
Society, for those of you who don't know me, I've got 2 free t-shirts to give away. From we're part of the Protest the Coke Coalition, and they're going to be telling you about the demo of Barley later on. Now, I've got a small and an extra large. And I've got 2 questions. So the first question, for the small, or no, actually, the first question you can choose to answer is what alleged miracle worker is the Pope going to be beatifying during his visit?
Richard Dawkins, Carlton Newman.
Well done. Which size do you want?
Small, please. This is going to go terribly bad.
Right, for the extra large, in the Monty Python Spanish Inquisition sketch, what was the name of the cardinal played by Terry Gilliam?
Bang!
Oh, put your hands up.
There's one at the left.
He was the one that shouted.
Yeah, everyone know the answer now.
What's the answer?
Bang.
Yes, well done. So, come to the demo on Saturday, 1 o'clock Hyde Park Corner. We'll see you there. Look for the red t-shirts and the NFS banner. And then there's a lobby afterwards, and then we will tell you all about that. So, thank you very much.
Hello, I'm James O'Malley. I'm the editor of the Delusion podcast. And tonight's Skeptics Club, as Sid says, is going to be a little bit different to usual. The format is going to be slightly different. What we've got coming up is 5 or 6 interesting short segments on different topics. That's how the podcast works, and we're essentially following the same format tonight. So the good news is, if you're bored with one segment, you only have to wait a few minutes and we'll talk about something completely different and completely unconnected. There's no sort of narrative running through it, we're not that clever. But that's that. There's hopefully a live stream going on. If you're listening online, apologies if it doesn't work. We're testing a brand new technology tonight, so fingers crossed. But yeah, I should have printed the auto cue really. But it is going to be a bit of an experiment because we are going to see if we can record a live podcast tonight at Skeptics in the Pub. And we are proper scientists. We're going to have a control experiment. The proud Camden, we're going to see if they can also do a podcast in the same amount of time. So just get the feel of the room. How many of you have heard of the Delusion before? That's quite cool. And how many of you have actually listened? Brilliant. So what's going to happen is now, this is going to be a bit strange, but we're going to now play a theme tune, and I'm going to come and start talking again as if I'm starting the podcast properly, as if we're recording, just like a radio recording. If you haven't done a Radio 4 recording, it's a bit like that, but less professional, with a regional accent rather than, you know, the Queen's English like Radio 4 do. So yeah, let's go.
Why are we here? Where did we come from? Why is there a universe at all? Why is the universe the way it is? Why is there a universe at all? Why are we here? complicated structures like carbon shapes. Why is there a carbon shape as they were? We wouldn't be here to observe them. It doesn't require a designer.
Welcome to the Delusion, live with your host, James Marley.
It's the 17th of September 2010 and you're listening to The Pod Delusion, a podcast about interesting things. I'm James O'Malley. This week it's the show's first birthday, and to celebrate, instead of producing the show from my bedroom, tonight we're doing it in front of a live audience at Skeptics in the Pub London. Can you make a noise to sort of prove what it is? Brilliant. So in this week's show, we'll be answering the questions. Can cocaine cure hay fever? What's on the menu at the integrated restaurant? Does the Daily Mail give you cancer, or is it just a culture-bound syndrome? Should gay people be allowed to give blood? Does Will Howells have the balls to explain why he's not a skeptic to a Skeptics in the Pub audience? And what's the difference between stalking and just being interested? But first, if we protest the Pope, are we Protestants? Protestants. This week's a big week for humanists. I'm going to carry on, I thought that was brilliant. This week's a big week for humanists, secularists and sceptical types. The humanists are revolting. The Pope is coming to town and a coalition of people have mobilised to protest against his visit. Last Monday night was Relief-O-Matic, which was a charity gig at the Bloomsbury in London, and there's a special edition Pod Delusion episode on the Pod Delusion website, if you haven't heard it already, featuring interviews with many of the celebrities who was there. Ed Byrne, Robin Ince, I should have remembered all celebrities' names. Ben Goldacre, Tim Minchin, of course, all on the podcast. You can download that at poddelusion.co.uk. But to find out more about Protest the Pope and what it's all about, here's John Treadway interviewing Naomi Phillips from the BHA.
So at 11:15 this morning, I got an email from TfL, and I wondered, oh, what now? Another strike? Jubilee line extension? No. I'm writing to let you know that on the Friday the 17th and Saturday the 18th of September there will be travel disruption across central London due to the visit of Pope Benedict the 16th. You'd think they'd thought I'd got your name by now. What's going on, I thought, and so I decided to speak to Naomi Phillips from the BHA, and I should be clear that when I say